In this video, we'll dive into Go's variable naming rules, which ensure clarity and consistency in your code. Let's start by exploring the rules around how variables can be named in Go. The first character of a variable name must be a letter or underscore. You can use either an uppercase or lowercase letter. Let's take a look at all the letters allowed as the first character of a variable name. In addition to the earlier set of letters, you can also use the following letters as the first character for your variable names. These include H through 10 in both uppercase and lowercase. Next, we have the letters from O to U, again in both uppercase and lowercase. These are valid characters to start a variable name within Go. And finally, rounding off the alphabet, you can use EV through Z in both uppercase and lowercase forms as the first character for a variable name. Apart from letters, you can also use an underscore as the first character of your variable name. This is often used for special cases. After the first character, you can use numbers in your variable names. Here are the digits 0 through 9, which are allowed after the first character in Go variables. Let's now look at valid variable names. Our first example is length, which starts with a lowercase letter, making it a valid name. Our next example, stack2, demonstrates that adding numbers after the first letter is perfectly fine in Go variable names. The variable last underscore step shows how you can combine letters, numbers, and underscores to create a valid name. Here, underscore step starts with an underscore, which is also acceptable in Go variable naming. This can be useful in certain naming conventions. Now, let's look at some illegal examples. ToLength is not valid because variable names in Go cannot start with a number. Another illegal example is last dash step. Variable names in Go cannot contain dashes, only letters, numbers, and underscores are allowed. Lastly, first space task is not valid because spaces are not allowed in variable names. Always use underscores or capital case for multi-word names. These are the basic rules for naming variables in Go. Following these rules will help keep your code clean, readable, and error-free.